Go ahead and start the recording whenever you're ready.
We are recording.
Okay, cool. Dungeon of the Mad Mage, session 25. Last week, you just finished killing off that huge gelatinous cube. Opened up a door and got hit with a bunch of seawater. Found a dead wizard. You later found out was a former apprentice of Halaster, and his name was Salamanth. Really didn't have anything on him except an arcane focus, which was his wand. Opened up another door. You found out there's an altar to Jubilex, something like that, a demon lord, and there was like what looked like to be gold on the altar, but you guys decided you guys found out it was actually an ochre jelly, so you guys just kept on. Went up north, saw two bugbears, decided, you know what, we're not going to do that today, and you went to see Laurel Silverhand. She mentioned that she wants to know when a party member leaves, a new one, is with the party. Wanted to know about what's going on in the dungeon right now. You guys did not give up Val for the most part. So she did want you to find out the name of the vampire, if there is one. You guys then decided to head back down into the dungeon. Went back down and explored a little bit of a territory, a little bit south of the actual stairs. Met some ghouls, met some gas, and then you saw, you didn't meet, what looked like to be a lightning skull with a flesh golem in a room full of bronze plates on the ground that was being shocked by the lightning skull every 6 seconds, or every round if you so choose. Decided, you know what, we're not going to deal with that. We're going to take a long rest. You guys tried a long rest, and you kept on getting bothered by loud noises, whether that was laughing, screaming of an old man. And that's where we're at. You guys decided that, you know what, this is probably not the best place to rest. It is roughly, I'm going to add, it's about 6:30 in the evening, or late afternoon, if you will. And any questions before we start? Great.
Nope.
What do you want to do?
So I think we said last time that we were thinking about going to the room with the food.
Yes, I think that's where we wanted to head to, yeah.
I think a better place to rest.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to get any rest here, I don't think. We'll see if we can even rest there. He may not want us to be resting. Like, Halaster may not like people resting in his dungeon. I don't know.
Well, I thought we did once already.
You did once.
Oh, yeah, on the first
Correct.
floor. Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
And we're in the tiny hut and everything, right? So the tiny hut's not soundproof, though.
No.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to give up the tiny hut to go not be in the tiny hut.
Beacon,
Well,
it's a ritual cast,
Ritual
right?
cast, yeah.
Yeah, it's a ritual
Yeah,
cast.
we
So
can try it again there.
no big deal. Just 10 minutes or 11 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you guys can start heading on over there if you so choose.
Oh, it's Lear.
Yeah, I was guarding the door, remember?
Yeah, no, I totally had forgotten that.
Alan, you're in, correct? Or do you need a minute?
Yep, I'm in.
Okay.
Where did he go? You go left or right of it up
Still
here?
way down here. All right.
Yeah, up and then to the left. Go
Left?
to the bottom. Yep. There you
That's
are.
the cots. Oh, there you are. I see ya.
Sounds like you're eating, Alan. I can move Kayzen if you want me to.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead and eat, please.
All right, I'll keep going now.
Okay.
By the little water.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not the warm bath.
Yeah. Coming to the marketplace.
Yep.
Oh, I don't think I've been here before.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you
I
haven't
missed
been to
this
the
stuff.
goblin market.
I must have been in through here because
It's a goblin market. I mean, no, you were
It's open.
upstairs.
Yeah.
You were never here.
Oh, okay.
It's a goblin market.
Oh, these crazy.
Whole
Gosh,
bunch
it
of
was there.
goblins. They're yelling at you as you guys go through. Hey, why don't you buy something for a change?
Next time, maybe.
Tell me some magic shit.
Got anything new?
No.
Go by the rat. No, this wasn't the rat place.
No,
Sorry.
this way.
Well, that was first floor.
Right. Oh, we can go this way. We don't have to go that way.
Yeah.
We can go through the little thing here. Wait, where are you going?
I went south.
Oh no, you're right. You're going the right way. I'm confused.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm starving. I could use a nap.
So when you guys get there,
Okay.
and I'll wait for Ash and you need some help there. Here, I'll grab Ash. Red.
What? Yeah, it's a really awkward
Yeah,
placement to try to pull 2 tokens.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry about that. Yep, I forgot
No,
about that.
you're good.
that's all good.
Yeah, there was no other way unless I went. Well, no, I would have had to go up or around into the other big gelatinous cube room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you pull 2, they're like side by side, so walls
Right.
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah,
with
it'll...
you.
Okay, so when you guys get into this room, you see the tables still filled with hot food and everything else. I mean, you guys were here roughly about 3-4 hours ago. You know, it's not as full obviously because you guys ate, and it hasn't been replaced. But it's still hot. Everything's hot. Everything that's supposed to be cold is cold.
So good.
So there's that. And yeah, I mean, what do you guys want to do?
So tired. So sleepy.
Okay.
Yeah. What time is it? Okay. That's like.
Yeah, it's probably
6:30.
about 7 by now.
Yeah.
It took us a half hour to get here, something like that.
Nah, I wouldn't say it took you that
We
long.
walk slow.
Yeah.
You meandered.
Yeah. So here, let me get rid of this one and put it right there. All right. Yeah, we'll just say it's 7. You guys were stopping by talking some goblins in the market and stuff like that, just seeing if there was anything new. In the last 3 hours that you went through, there was not. So you see the body here of Midna. That would be that. She's missing her head.
Of course. Yep. Because we sent the
And-
goblins here to go get it.
You see like what looks to be like her brains and stuff right next to the body and stuff, and like hair, everything else.
They just fleshed out the skull right there. Okay.
Yeah, looks like they cleaned the skull and everything right there, right?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Wow. That's kind of gross.
Yeah, so it's all sitting there, just a pile of brains and gore and tongue and
Can I prestidigitate that away?
I don't know if you can, not really. You can't away like that doesn't.
You can make it smell delicious.
Yeah, you could like use a shovel or something to get it, like throw it
Do I
somewhere.
have a shovel?
It's gonna not probably smell very good.
I'll have Ash go pick it up in his mouth and spit it out somewhere in the hallway.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Like drag the thing away. Thank you, Ash.
He should be okay.
Okay, that's good. Okay, Kayzen, are you gonna throw up the hut in here? You know, obviously somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Okay. You grab some food before you do that, because I know you can't leave the hut. So you grab some food.
All right.
One thing you do notice is it doesn't have that healing property anymore. As far as
Getting any
you
health
eat
back
it,
or anything.
you feel full and everything else. But it's always that, second time you eat something is not as good as the first kind of deal.
Now that
It's still
reheated.
good. Yeah, no, I mean, it's still good. It's still delicious and everything else, but you don't get healed from this.
Okay.
So
Does it pass into the hut? Like if I take a drumstick into the hut, does it disappear as I step in?
it slams up against the hut and it does not go in.
Oh, it won't go in. Okay.
It will not go in.
All right. I'll have my fill out here then, sitting in a comfy chair.
Okay. All right. So, you go in the hut. You don't hear an old man laughing. You don't hear, cackling or words or anything. You guys do get a full night in. So, a couple of things with that is you guys get to level up.
Nice.
Um,
That's why we wanted to do a long rest. I was trying to remember
Yes.
why.
Yes.
so,
This is why we were so tired.
Yes.
right.
I'm exhausted.
So, I'll advance the time to that, and I should have, maybe it won't give you a long rest, but I'll get you a long rest in here. So you guys can level up, and I'll explain some things as to what happens during the night as you level up.
Nice.
The temporary HP would be still at 15 because I cast it before going to bed, so they would not
Okay.
increase.
It's 11 though. It's not 15, is it?
That's 15. It's 3 times the level.
Oh, because you're now up a level. Okay. Really? Does it keep on going up like so?
Wow.
What?
Yeah, it goes up with levels.
That's crazy good.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Kayzen's not going to level up anymore. That's the end of that. So, what is that? What is that? That's the harness divine power. What is that? The ability.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me check. Mhm.
No, it's not harness divine power. What was that? What was that, Red?
The 10 hit points comes from this channel divinity. It's the Twilight Village channel.
Oh, the sanctuary. Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 1d6 plus my cleric level, so you're right, would be 11.
Well, I think you're at 6 now, so it'd be 12.
Yeah, but I have to cast it before I go to bed.
Oh, okay. Yep. So everybody gets 11.
Otherwise, I lose my channel divinity, right?
Yep, that's correct. Okay. Okay. So
I'm
everybody's
getting an error message for DD Tasha's called and everything, unable to import, unable to open class record, not loaded.
You might not have a module downloaded.
Most likely that.
Yeah.
Does it take a while, or is that?
No, just go in your modules and download whatever you can.
You have to do it manually.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I went through it just now and clicked on load everything that was missing. So now it's gonna load everything. It's gonna take forever.
No, it really should take only a few seconds.
Oh, okay. I now got the spinning thinking wheel.
Yeah, I'll do that.
There we go. Level up.
All right, so I just gained expertise in sleight of hand and perception.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, it's not allowed in this game.
I gained expertise in all tool checks. Anything I use a tool that I'm proficient with, which is a shit ton of tools.
Oh,
Not that it's really useful.
Owen. I forgot you have the Bane. You don't get temporary hit points.
Oh,
Okay.
from the thing.
Yeah, from
No
throwing
worries.
you're throwing the stew at the painting right here, which
Yeah.
there's still like stew on the painting.
Haha, your magic doesn't clean your painting, stupid old man.
So during the night, some of you have some wonderful dreams.
Oh,
Right,
oh
right.
yeah.
Lear, you dream of like a bunch of eyes constantly following you. And they're always, every time you turn around, these eyes are like behind you. You can never really see them. But you know that the eyes that are looking at you are disappointed. And that you feel a sense of not loss, but like they're just disappointed that you did something wrong. There's no sound. There's no, there's no talking or anything like that. It's just really you do get a long rest in. I'm not going to make you do a Constitution check. It's just, man, just something is very disappointed in you.
I'm sure it's Xanathar.
Well, maybe. So it's reoccurring. I mean, you know how you wake up and you're like, okay, all right, that's no problem. But you fall back asleep or whatever. You're a half elf, aren't you?
Yeah, it's trance.
No, half elves do sleep. They don't do trance.
No, I'm not half elf. I'm high elf.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's a trance. So even in your trance, this is following you in your 4 hours of this trance. Kayzen, you feel like the sense of darkness has kind of enveloped you. You're calling out to your god, who is, what is it? It's Elearr, isn't it?
Right.
Yep. And you keep on calling out to Elearr, and you're not getting answers or getting any response. You just feel this overwhelming sense of darkness coming over you. And it feels a little bit like the cleric you fought here, Minna. The darkness that she was kind of channeling. It's like a different. It's almost like a different deity, if you will. This darkness is coming from, and it seems to be surrounding you. Again, I'm not going to have you roll anything as far as Constitution. You do get a full night's sleep in. But you wake up, you're like, oh, okay, and you call out to Elearr, and Elearr answers. You know how that kind of goes. But in the dream, it just seemed like you were left alone to fight this darkness by yourself.
Okay.
Perrin, you dream of female halflings or whatever you dream of. Nothing big there. Jalen, you dream, once again, you're looking at a table with an old man that you now know to be Elearr on one side of the table, and the darkness. The darkness doesn't seem as dark now. It's almost becoming a little bit more familiar, this darkness. And once again, you can see that there's some sort of arguing going on. And Perrin's very intelligent. There's this darkness going on. There's this conversation going on, and it's very animated. You can't understand what they're saying, what they're talking about, and at the end, you see the darkness try to envelop Elearr, and Elearr disappears before it can envelop him. Again, no Constitution saving throw. You do get a full night's rest in. Everything else. Owen, you have a dream of Mechanus and his world of TikToks and clocks and things like that.
That sounds terrible. Sounds like my alarm's going off and I don't know it. You know, you have those dreams where your
Yeah.
alarm's going off and you're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
That's what it is.
Almost like time is catching up to you. It's not pleasant. Almost like you're running out of time for something. But you do have Ash there. He's with you. Yeah, it just seems to be like you just get this feeling that for some reason you're running out of time. Yeah, that's kind of it. Okay, full night's rest. Is everybody leveled up?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out one thing, and I get to increase my speed by 5.
Oh, that's easy to do. So just go into the front page there, the main page.
Yep.
Click on the little wheel by your AC.
Oh, the wheel by the AC. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then just add 5.
Okay, I'll put it under the misc, just so that.
There you go.
Cool.
There you go.
Fast little fucker now.
Yeah, you're back. You're up to 30 now.
Yeah, 40 in my first turn too.
Okay. What are you guys, level 6 now or 7? 6, right? 6. Okay.
6, yeah.
You guys want to go kill a flesh golem?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, we can
Sure.
handle that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Kayzen, you good? You're still at 5. I just want to make sure you're good.
Am I? I leveled up.
Yeah, it says you're still at 5.
Did you hit
That's weird.
save?
Yeah, did you hit the stupid save button?
Yeah, because I got the spell.
Let's see here.
The new spell is there.
The multi-class?
No.
No?
No.
When is next level, by the way?
Oh yeah, the next number?
What was this one at?
14,000, I think.
Is it
14,500, is that right?
Is it at 21?
14. Let's see, I got it here somewhere too.
I think it's 21 or
It's 23,000.
23.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kayzen. Yeah, there you go.
It's nearly double
23,000.
what we've earned so far.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're good now.
Yeah, but it's all relative. You know, you
That's very
face
true, yeah.
tougher monsters as you go up.
Yep. Everything's worth
that-
more.
Yeah, that flesh golem's worth like 5,000 each, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
The small ones.
The small one.
Yes. The small ones. The really big ones. Well, we won't talk about those flesh golems. Anyway.
You get them to stack up, they multiply.
Yeah. You just have them just in a row. Okay. It's 6 a.m. So, sometime during the night, let me make sure. Yep. Right at 6 a.m. Bang. The whole table of the old food disappears. New piping hot food is on this table now.
Oh, time to eat.
So
It's on what table?
Our table that
This
we.
table. Oh, okay.
yep.
So-
It's so everything disappeared for like a second, and then bang, all new food, piping hot, cold. You know, you do have some breakfast items on there. You know, you got some scrambled eggs, a little bit of bacon,
Oh.
not a ton because it does last all day. But yeah, you got that. You got some juice up there, or wine, or ale, whatever you want.
Bacon is
I'm drinking for breakfast.
bacon is not a breakfast food. It's an all the time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
It's too bad I can't.
commonly had at breakfast though.
It's too bad I can't stuff
Okay.
my pockets with it.
Right. Exactly. Okay, so I'll give you guys 30 minutes to eat. You know, take a piss in the corner,
Yeah.
whatever you got to do. You know.
Oh, we're not going to pee
I'm
in the
gonna-
same place. We're going to
Yeah.
eat.
No.
Look. What we need to do is all
There's
of
a
us
latrine
know,
up here.
do not eat
That's right.
the onion soup. Okay? Don't eat it. Everybody pee in the onion soup. So if somebody else comes along and eats onion soup,
Right?
Try the
Just don't
onion
eat it.
soup. It's delicious.
Yep.
You do notice one thing. And Owen, your bane is gone now. So you don't feel like something's over you anymore. You do notice the painting. Doesn't have any stains on it. And it has a picture of Hallister, but the picture's changed to a very disapproving frown.
We only supposed to like stay here once or something? Is that the idea?
No, remember he threw the
Yeah.
onion soup at the painting.
He wasn't here. He wasn't
Oh,
I
here.
wasn't here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why you guys are having dreams about someone's disappointing you because you threw a bucket of soup at the painting?
Probably.
Maybe.
I poked the bear.
Yeah.
The bear being
Yep.
an all powerful,
It's all good.
ancient magician.
I'll
So we
get-
should have. I should have 11 temporary points, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, feeling beefy.
I'm gonna give Hallister my best bow and a wink. And then I'm ready to go.
Give him the finger.
Alright, let's go
All
kill
right.
this fucking thing.
This way.
Okay, you're going to a new area.
Oops. Don't
So
let the halfling lead.
What? Oh,
no, that's not new. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm just totally kidding. All right, Kayzen, they're leaving without you.
Yeah, I'll give him a piggyback ride.
Oh, you guys.
Where's my
Yeah, sorry, I'm changing a couple of spells.
Did you take
That's
that?
okay.
Where are they? Up or down? Or?
They're down.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yep.
wait.
Go east.
Oh, that's right.
There you go.
Wait, do we want to kill the hobgoblins first since we're right here?
There were bugbears up there.
Bugbears, that's what I meant. Are we going right for that? Well, we're rested, right? We should go hit the big thing since we have all our. Right.
There is a tunnel to the south you haven't been to.
That's
That
true.
you're just crossing through.
Am I in the right spot? Is this where it is?
I can't see you anymore.
You can't see Perrin anyway.
Oh yeah.
True.
Yeah, we don't know where you are.
I don't know where you're at either.
Uh,
Yeah, you're in the right area. You're way over there by yourself? Oh, nobody can see you anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter.
hey, you guys.
Shh. Oh. No, I can't see you, dude. Oh, hey, what the?
Hey, there you are.
What is
Hey,
that?
psst, hey, watch yourself.
What is that?
You just bump into Perrin.
I'm small.
Okay, so you get there, and
Stop it.
Yeah, don't go.
You just hear this like electricity, and you see the flashes, and you see.
They go too far?
No,
Yeah.
so you're seeing it flash, but you can't see them. You can't see the golem or the lightning skull, if you will. But you can see that the floor is constantly being electrified every 6 seconds.
So nothing can see me, right? So I can go over and have a look?
Well, probably
Oh,
when it
lit.
flashes,
Yeah, it flashes of light.
Oh yeah.
so you'll
Probably see
become
you in the
visible every so
flashes, yeah.
often. Yeah.
Maybe sneak along and then just kind of peek.
Alright, so I'm gonna time it, so
if
I'm
you,
gonna...
if you stealth up to the door there, right? Be stealthy.
There's no door; it's just an opening.
Be stealthy.
I'm gonna stealth up to here, and then as soon as the light flashes, I'm gonna have a quick peek and then back.
All right, roll me a stealth check with advantage.
Is this open, or you want this tower?
Throw it in the tower. Yep. Okay.
So after a flash, I'm gonna peek. I'm gonna quickly jump back.
Okay. So that's what you saw. You saw that the well, you wouldn't have seen it, but you can suspect the lightning's probably coming from the lightning skull.
Okay, was I noticed?
There was no reaction from the two things that are in the room.
Okay, so I'm gonna share with the party when I saw the flesh golem about 35-40 feet into the room in the middle, and just above him is the lightning skull thing that Lear saw before.
Yep.
The floor, the whole room is covered in shit? Floor?
So the whole floor has bronze plates that when the lightning, where the lightning's coming from, just flashes and completely with lightning.
Okay, so obviously none of us want to take this damage, the lightning floor damage.
No.
You think can we hide it from our safe corner?
That's what I'm
Like
wondering.
through range spells, or do we gonna try and lure it down here, or a combination of the two?
We kill the beast and then we try to range kill the skull.
Right.
Like what's the kill order? Like do we all have something ranged, right?
Yeah.
Do we fire down? And
So let me ask you: is our flesh golems? Do they have range?
You fought one.
Yeah.
Something else, maybe?
It used its fists.
Right. That's what I thought. So what if we first target the flame skull until the flesh golem comes at us, and then we use our retreat capability to get the flesh golem to come down this hallway, and then we take out the flesh golem.
I'll go with that.
You know what I'm
Is
saying?
the-
And if the flesh golem doesn't come to us, then we just keep taking out the flame skull.
Is the flesh golem on the brass plates or whatever they're on?
Yes, on the yeah, I think it's brass plate. Did I say brass?
And he's unaffected by the electricity?
Yeah, it's going up his body. It doesn't seem to be affecting him at all. I mean, you guys did a quick glance. I mean, it didn't seem like. Perrin just kind of looked around and was like, huh. But he wasn't like
I mean, it must
flinching.
not hurt him,
Like that.
otherwise, like, he'd be dead by now if he's just standing
Right.
on the floor. So it must not hurt him.
Oh yeah, he's probably immune or whatever, you know. But we're not going to be. So if we go in that room, we're
Right.
taking lightning damage
Yeah.
every round.
I agree with
All of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, we don't
So
go
we
in
don't-
that
we-
room. If he wants
Yeah.
to come out and fight us, great. If not, we can shoot the skull from here and.
I would
destroy
guess
it.
even flying, we're susceptible to lightning.
Yeah, I would get. Yeah, I would say we probably Oh. Susceptible
I mean-
to lightning, you think? I would assume they're both immune.
No. If we were flying,
Oh, gotcha.
we
Sorry.
could get hit by lightning. Is what I was saying. What I meant to say. I probably didn't
yeah,
say it right.
probably. I would assume so.
It's copper
I mean-
tiles. Sorry, that makes more sense with lightning.
Yeah, I'm putting pass without trace on everyone. That perhaps we can seek all kind of huddle in the corner and get a surprise round.
Yeah. We get close enough, and then when we see the flash, like, we could all use that as the trigger for our action to, like...
Yeah, but I don't think we could all get down. I mean, I don't know. I don't think we could all be in the little area and get
I think
an
we could
action
fit
up.
2 by 2. I think we get 4 of us. We're the
So you got to peek around the corner, right? And whoever goes first will probably get a surprise round because then they're going to look as you peek around the corner. You're not hiding, right? I mean, you're out in
Right.
the open. So
Well, you probably couldn't hide anyway.
right. I mean, the first person, yes, probably could get off a surprise round.
So if I did it first, I could get my sneak attack off because I'd have advantage on that attack.
Right.
But
So I can make someone invisible. So what if I made you invisible? Perrin, you're basically invisible until that light goes.
I could move to here then
Yep.
while invisible.
Yeah. Perrin can wait right at the corner until the flash, and then jump in that square.
Then we
And
both
then-
light up. Which one? The skull?
The flame
the-
skull first.
Yeah, I'd say the
Okay.
skull first.
Is it, the theory is this? What the skull goes down, the golem goes down, or the skull
No,
goes down and
what we're thinking is the flame skull probably has ranged attacks, and is probably
got
is
it.
the boss.
Oh, that's a good
Whereas the flame golem's going to have to come running at us.
Golem's gonna have to come, close distance.
So
Okay, so
after
go
we
first.
fire, we're going to head back down the road here. So hopefully the golem comes out of the area. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe it's sequestered to that little area. But I mean, at least then we have the chance of taking out the master, so to speak.
okay.
And I'm just going to put this out here. With some of the arcane things I saw, you probably don't want to stand in straight lines or too
No.
close. You know?
Right, like we are right now. That's not good.
Right,
Yeah,
good point.
just think about that when you position.
That's
Do I know flame skulls? It's an undead creature. I should be well versed in
Roll
undead
me
capabilities.
It's lightning.
a history or survival, whichever one you want.
Neither. I'll take this one.
Yeah, so you know that flame skulls. Now this is a lightning skull. Flame skulls are pretty nasty. You know that that they, if not taken care of, they can rejuvenate after probably about an hour,
Right.
or so. You know that flame skulls are resistant to fire.
Correct. I also know they have a bunch of fire-based spells.
Right.
I'd-
But this is a
Like
lightning
a
skull.
bunch.
Right.
Yes.
Like Red said, we can assume that this guy is the lightning equivalent of the flame one.
Yes.
Remember correctly, the flame skull has fire rays, which it can do twice in a round.
Fireballs too.
Fireballs is a big spell.
Shit. And lightning
Oh.
bolt's the equivalent to that, right?
That'd be like a what? Lightning storm?
Yeah, I was playing off lightning bolt. That's what I was assuming.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
It's also very hard on magic.
Kayzen,
Right.
you've never heard of a... Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Kayzen. Finish.
It's very it's impervious to some magic effect, and it has advantages on magic resistance and shit like that.
Okay. Good to know.
I've played Lost Mine of Pendelver like 5 times.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh, that's right. That's right.
the flame.
Yeah,
Also-
that was a flame skull there.
That's
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one
You've
that I
never
threw in
heard
the
of a
forge.
lightning skull. I will say that, Kayzen, you've never heard of a lightning skull before. This is completely new.
Well, I mean, we probably make the connection
we're
that
extrapolating. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
It's a unique
Maybe
variant, you know.
assumptions.
This,
Yes.
this
Correct.
All right. So do we want to do that? Elearr's invis, Perrin sneaks up. You both get a shot, and then we.
So do we
Yep.
think that it can see invisibility? I mean,
Well, we're stealthy anyway, right? So
well, I mean,
Yeah.
so
If
I'm willing to take the chance. I'm just saying, just know that if I step out there, I may get hit.
Yeah.
If I get hit, then change of plans.
Plans off, and we Nova.
I need everybody to roll me a stealth check as you guys are talking.
Okay.
Okay.
oh, we're talking psychically though. We're not.
Everybody talk psychically?
I thought I
I
just assumed it was always on because I can do it. I'm happy to roll it, but
Okay.
Pretty quiet.
So my psychic whispers is only 3 or 4 people.
oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed it was on.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me a sec. I always forget what it's under. Sonic power. There it is.
Oh, I just remember. The flame skull, they do come back after a while.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You know it rejuvenates after
something-
about an hour or so.
There's something special to do.
You rolled really high on your check. I think you rolled a 20
More
actually.
You can
Or came
see
close to it.
up to your proficiency bonus. All right. So is our proficiency bonus 3 or 4 right now? 3. So 3 people.
You do hear. You will die by my lightning. Come out.
Oh, so she already knows we're here.
Shit. Fuck it. Let's see if she wants to talk. If not, be ready. Okay, I'm coming. I'm sorry to disturb you. Hello.
Roll for initiative.
Okay. That's worth a try.
What the hell? Why didn't it? It's weird.
Oh, nice.
Hang on. Dex.
You never casted invisibility on me, though, right?
No, I didn't.
But that's good. Okay. Save your resource.
Yeah, that's true. I get one free one a day.
Right.
Okay. And hang on, I gotta roll my initiatives. Oh my god, the flesh golem sucks. Okay.
Well, okay, we agree we're bursting the flame skull first, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
No.
Kayzen, you're actually first, sir.
Yeah, but I'm all the way in the back.
Well,
I'm getting a screen.
So, I'm just gonna hold an action.
okay.
Which one's different? Well, let me check first. Yeah, there's nothing I can do to boost people up or something.
You could throw Jalen into the copper plates with the telekinesis spell.
Or
I could, but no. So, right, I'm just gonna do a simple bless. Should be helpful.
yeah, this is always good.
God.
Do I put it on?
Oh. I'll put on battle music, even though none of you listen to it.
Oh, I had it turned down. That electricity was really loud at some points.
Oh, was that?
Yeah. Only sometimes, though.
That's weird because I barely hit that.
Yeah,
If
right
I
there.
put it on Ash, is he gonna become my friend and stay when Red leaves?
I mean, Ash only gets one attack, and he can be rebuilt. So I would say bless the party. You know, it doesn't matter. You're a little more. He's a little more durable than anybody else.
You could bless up to what? 5, 6 people? No,
If
3.
I outcast it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
three.
I don't want to
three-
lose those third level
Let's
spot.
see.
3. Okay.
Let's go with this. There we go.
All right.
Okay.
I would
There.
take a step out. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh shit. Where I don't see the flame skull.
I didn't think about that. I don't either. Oh, that's not good.
I think it's right there.
What's that?
That's where something's glowing right there.
Must have moved. Oh shit.
So can I interact with my longbow, pull it out, and fire an arrow? Or is that too much? Nothing's in my hands, so it would have been a psychic blade attack otherwise. But
I mean, you can. Yeah, I mean, you can pull out your bow if you want. Yeah, I mean.
and would I get advantage on that attack because he didn't see me or not? The golem.
I
was here at the start of the round.
Yeah.
Stepped out, fire.
He's prepared for an attack.
Okay.
As the lightning skull knows you're there. That's a total miss. Got some damage. In
And
fact,
now,
it hit him, and it looked like it didn't do anything to him.
yep, we're in from shit.
Well, remember, the flesh golem we fought last time, basically immortal if only regular weapons against him.
Oh, move into the spot. I only see one target. You see me?
Yep.
So the
Oh.
floor remains electrified until the start. While the floor is electrified, it lights up. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's lit up. Actually, reading this, it's all lit up. It's like a constant light. So I apologize. It is completely lit up in here.
It's okay, but he can see me though, right?
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. So it's a I think I'm gonna. I think I'm. Is it disadvantage? Because he's 40 feet.
Is that beyond your range?
That behind your
I think
range.
my range is 30 right now, right?
Yeah.
So I get sharpshooter, which is to level 8.
Yeah, it's at disadvantage.
Oh.
Gotta try.
You'll be fine.
So. P1.
It's a hit.
And I'm gonna make this guy. He's gonna become my favorite as well. So I'm gonna use favored foe.
Okay.
Effect on myself.
Yep.
Damage.
All right.
And now
That looked to hit him. That hurt him.
sweet. Now we're going to go Umbral. I'm putting Dread Ambush on me as well. I think does Dread Ambush. I guess it. Never mind. I'll also put Missile ask.
Hit. Damage. Looks good.
Okay, now we their attack.
Yep.
Bench.
Yep.
Got for that bless. Well done. And bonus action.
That's a hit.
Oh, snake eyes.
Okay. 42 points of damage.
And we'll sneak away.
Okay.
Turn.
Owen.
Okay. The electric floor starts on this row, right? Like, as soon as you enter the room.
It is right here.
The grayish.
5, 10, right.
Yep.
I mean, seeing that glow, I'm gonna bonus action Blessing of the Raven.
Okay.
It's essentially Mystic Step.
Okay.
30 feet in, plus I think it's all damage for that.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I still have 20 movement. 5. I see Mr. Skullman.
So when you touch the floor, you have resistance, right?
Yeah, it's on, yeah.
Okay. You automatically are going to take lightning damage. No save.
I figured as much.
Yep. Doesn't have. I guess it doesn't have like a trap for me to do like that, unless. Let's see here. Oh, here it is. Okay, let her target you, and you're gonna take a little bit, just a little bit of damage.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yep.
Alright, still have my action, so I'm gonna start poking with the pike.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's not good. Nothing happens.
Okay, second attack. What the hell,
It's
man?
a hit. Well, that's good damage.
Solid damage. And then, since I use my bonus action, I can't tell him what to do, but he still gets his movement. And he automatically dodges. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Obviously, he takes the damage.
Yep. I'll
But
throw
out
that.
of dodges. That'll be the turn.
Here we go. So he's going to take 10 damage, which is absorb. Okay. Her turn. She sends a jolt into the floor. Another lightning, like not bolt, but like just like a lightning ray into the floor. And let's see here. Is that? Yeah, that's it. That's all she does. It's her turn. Jalen.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Well, I can't see her. Shit. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I suppose I could get there. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna trust Owen for a bit. So I am going to focus on maybe trying to keep this flesh golem away. So I'm gonna hex him.
Okay.
Hex, and I'm gonna hex his strength.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna good old Eldritch blast him. And so I'm gonna get dark, and I'm a little darker this time.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, motherfucker.
That's a hit.
That's a hit? Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Alright. And I'm going to use my brand new repelling blast, and I'm going to push him 10 feet away.
Okay. What is that? Just a strength?
Nope, it's just push him 10 feet.
Okay. Which you pushing him?
It says push the creature up to 10 feet away from you in a straight line.
Okay.
Yep.
So there.
So I'll push him up against the wall.
Okay.
Alright, and then I'm going to hit him again. Or I'm going to try to. Hopefully I can. Well, I guess that's
Yeah, that
it.
hits.
Alright,
Yep.
fantastic. Alright. And that's, I am not going to move. Actually,
Okay.
I'm going to take one step back just in case that square helps somebody else.
Okay. Alright, his turn. You see him heal a bunch of wounds.
Oh, fuck.
But I gotta look at him because he is below a certain point. Oh. Okay, nope, he's good there. Okay. Alright, he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, and he is going to slam attack Owen with advantage. Maybe.
Yes.
There we go. That's gonna hit. Wow, I'm rolling like shit on that. Alright, that hurts you a little bit. Second attack. Makes 2, yep. And that's another hit, as he just slams right up against your head for another 12 damage, reduced down to 6. Okay, that's his turn. Ash already had a turn. Back to the top, Kayzen.
One, 2, 3, 8. I see only the golem.
Only
I'm
the
gonna attack the golem.
attack the golem. He succeeded.
He's an ass.
That's the one to attack him too. Yeah, but he saved somehow. He dodged out of the way of that. Do you want to? Do you want to pull his arm off?
Can I do that? I can undo the stitches.
Pull
You
his
can pull his
eyeball out.
pants down. He's got, he got his pants on. You can do that. Push
Yeah.
him. You can push him.
Oh, I can try, but if I remember correctly, their strength is pretty high.
Yeah, but it's hexed. He's
Yeah,
hexed.
he's hexed right now.
As for checks, and he's rolling a save.
Yeah.
I'll push him 5 feet.
Keep pushing him away.
Okay. So hex does what? Help me out
It's
with that.
on him. It should give him. I think it's disadvantage. Let me see. Yeah, disadvantage on a strength check,
Okay.
and it's
This
on
is
him,
a
so it should do it automatically.
It's a save though, right?
Right, it won't affect this. This is
Oh,
just
I see.
Oh, that's right. It won't affect the save. Yeah.
Forget it.
Okay.
He's too far.
All right. He rolled a 20.
Huh.
So didn't affect him.
Yeah, he's too far anyway.
Oh, whatever. You tried. It was like a gentle breeze.
Caress his mind a little bit.
Yeah.
Testing.
where's something.
Lear's going to step out, and
Yeah.
the circlet on his head's going to start glowing.
Oh,
And-
here we go.
And
About time you use the damn thing.
circle scorching ray is basically what it is.
Yep. 3 attacks plus 5 to hit.
Right. So I am going to target the flesh golem, which I already am.
Yeah.
1.
Yep.
2.
Yeah.
3. Maybe.
Yeah. Those all hit.
All right.
Good damage.
That's my action. That circle of blasting is now done.
Yep.
And I step back. Bonus action hide.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check. You rolled a 1. You still got a 21.
I know.
Okay. You're hidden, so you'll have advantage on your next attack.
Thank you, sir. And that should end my turn.
Okay.
I should still.
Yeah. Is it still what?
I was gonna say I should still have favored foe on
Yes.
Big Sexy there,
Yes, you should.
and he's getting a little bit closer, but not close enough. So I'm still shooting at disadvantage.
Okay. I don't think it's going to matter, but go ahead.
Ooh.
That's a hit. Got him right between the eyes.
And another pew.
Yep. Yep. He's not looking good. Pieces are falling off of him left and right.
Comes the last pew. Double 20s? No, just the one. I did it whistling in the background.
What were you doing? You were rolling all that shit with advantage?
Oh, that was disadvantage. Huh? Or didn't I click on disadvantage? It was rolling disadvantage each time. Dropped.
Definitely disadvantage.
Yeah, it says dropped and dropped.
Oh, it does say advantage though on the last one.
Oh, did I click on the last one? No, it says dropped. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll redo it with disadvantage, or do you want to just keep what I rolled before?
It rolled a critical hit, so
So we're
redo it.
obviously not doing the. Okay, so how?
You
Reroll?
can roll this with a 1, basically.
Okay, so yeah, I'll re-roll. Sorry about that.
Oh, that was close.
Alright, that's fine. He's re-rolls
Alright.
ones anyway.
There you go.
Oh, that's
How do you kill him? How do you kill him?
Oh, it's just like
Oh,
pew
nice.
pew pew, and just like eyeball nose, and crossbow, and the dude just falls.
You hear a large scream of rage
Good stuff.
Get out of the way.
coming from the flame skull.
I was hoping you guys would be able to smash that guy. One's gonna step up and do his attacks.
Alright, go ahead. Oh, wait. Hang on.
Start a turn damage.
Yep. Sorry. Take 13 lightning damage.
Wow.
Okay.
I hit, so damage
Yep.
on this guy.
Yep.
Attack. There we go.
Nothing on the critical hit, but yeah, I think you probably kill her. Nope.
Oh, and then bonus action, Ash gets ass in here and fight this. Oh, no.
This is big right here. This is big attack right here.
If I can target with the right person.
Alright. It's a hit.
Oh,
Oh.
enough.
Nice.
Good job, Ash.
He crunches that skull.
Yep. He was supposed to take some damage too, but that's alright. Oh,
He was healthy, though.
Yeah, you're not going to kill him. I mean, you can
I know. You can just do the stuff. I'll just get rid of your one temporary hit point.
Yeah, sorry, just named him.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, yeah, so you, sorry, eating a bar. You kill this, lightning skull, falls apart, The glow goes out, so she's no longer glowing. And yeah, she's just a skull in pieces.
Does the floor stop being electrified?
It sure in hell does.
That's when we can go in.
Right.
So after 6 seconds, you're good.
We out of combat?
Yes. You are out of combat.
Off my
I'm gonna spend a second level slot to heal myself. Go second level cure wounds.
Oh,
Wow, that was terrible. Or not
it's
terrible.
almost another 7.
so a passage down there to the right.
Yeah. So in here, you see the kind of the shattered skull of her. There really isn't anything else. You see this flesh golem that's just now just a pile of flesh. But yeah, and then you see this kind of tunnel that's in the corner. Also, the door stops humming.
Yeah, she was touching the door. That's why. Oh, we were trying to open that door on this side.
Oh, that's why.
'Cause-
That's why it was electrified. Yeah. Okay. Well, good to know.
I noticed that when I came around the corner. I was like, she's on the damn door handle.
Kayzen, you know how to finish this thing off. I don't know if you have that though.
No, I don't.
You need
Holy water, right?
holy water.
Oh.
Otherwise, it's going to come back, right?
In an hour,
Oh, little bugger.
I think.
It's not gonna
Hang on.
like us.
Hang on.
Yeah, I think. You're right.
It heals the skull itself. So if we brought the skull with us,
I think she'd come back to life in our possession.
Right.
A good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, the bad thing, because she'll
Um,
probably want to kill
I'd
us
say
again.
it's better than on the copper floor.
Maybe like threw it at an enemy like in the 59th minute.
It's not a bad
Throw it
thing.
in the market and
Kinda
run.
like that. A little
Yeah.
Oh
bit.
my
Lightning
God.
The
skull
market.
grenade.
You also know that dispel magic or remove curse spell will end it as well.
Oh, okay.
So
Remove curse, I don't have that, but dispel I do.
okay. Yeah, there's no roll on that. If you just cast a spell magic, it's gone.
All right,
that'll
that's
work.
what I'll do.
Sweet.
All right, mark off the spell slot.
Yep.
And poof, it's done. Let me give you some experience for that.
Is it just a skull now, or is it just gone?
It just like turns to dust.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah, you can't give it to your buddies.
no.
It did look like the skull of the elf or half elf you saw down here.
Ah. So it was her head, basically.
Poor thing.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. There's really nothing in here of value.
Want us to roll, or is it?
They call us copper.
Yeah, there's copper plates.
Plates and plates
I
of
guess.
copper.
Yeah.
Round checking for shit.
Yeah,
Looking.
you don't see anything. You don't see any like. I mean, some of the copper plates are kind of janky, but there doesn't seem to be anything under them. There is this tunnel. Hang on, I'll describe that. It's a 5-foot wide, 5-foot high chute. So it's a very steep slope.
Ooh, it goes
You
down.
would have to slide. Yeah, you would have to slide down that.
Oh, no.
Oh, so it's probably a way down to the next level. Do I feel like it's a way like down a floor, or do I feel like it just goes down to a little area?
You can see that it goes here, about 15 feet. So it's not like it's steep. You're going to have to really hold on to not slide down it. But doesn't seem to be something that would be. At least you don't know what happens when you go east, right?
Right. Okay.
So you don't know.
Why don't we drag the flesh golem's body over here and tie a rope to it?
Yeah. Is
Use
that
this
like
big fleshy ass as like an anchor.
a cart in the room too, or is?
Well, I mean, I could probably climb down in there. I mean, that's
I'm small enough and nimble
Right.
enough. I could probably just go down there too, right?
Yeah. I mean, and just to make sure you don't fall, I mean, we can just use rope, and
right.
All right, I'll
2 of us can
I'll
anchor while 1 person.
volunteer to head on down,
Yeah,
check it
you're
out.
like half a person, so here, I'll give you my rope. You can make your way down, holding onto the rope.
Going slowly. Jason, let me know if you ever need any rolls.
Roll me a dex. Just roll me a dex.
Dex.
Yep. Dex save.
Save. So blessed too. I'm sorry, I didn't ask to go to the tower or not.
That's fine. Okay, yeah, you're able to go down slowly. You see that as you get to the kind of the end, it turns. It goes down about another 5 feet. So in all, it's about a 20-foot chute, and it opens up into a bigger room. And as you look up there to the north, Perrin, you see a couple things. You see this kind of hanging out. Let me see if I can get a picture of it for you. Yes, I can. This is hanging out.
Oh.
Fuck.
So
That's not
Brian
very
knows what
pretty.
that is, but Lear wouldn't know.
and Mike or
It's
This
right
character
there
has
to
it.
your north.
I think I've seen that before, but I don't know what it is.
I've used it before as a DM.
He looks
So
hungry.
you
He's got a lot of
you
mouths.
also sorry. You also see to the north. I think it should be in your wheelhouse. Yes. You see this thing here to the north.
the chest, maybe? No.
You see throughout the floor here to the north, right there in front of you, it looks like 10 feet, is some overturned mine carts and discarded mining equipment lay scattered across the floor. A red stone altar covered with small dirty handprints stands in the northern alcove. And this mouther is just kind of walking around.
I quickly get out of its way. Can't see me, I assume, right?
Yeah, it can't see you. And its passive sucks. So it's just kind of wandering, right? It's just kind of walking around or whatever it
So
does.
psychically relay it back to the party. What I see. So there's an altar down here. There's a big room. Looks like there's leads to other areas, and describe this multi-melt tentacle like whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what it is. But I sure as hell don't want to take it on by myself. But if you guys quietly come down here, I'm sure it's nothing we can't handle.
All right. Well, we go.
Can I assist them coming down, kind of thing? Like I'm assuming they're gonna come with ropes, and I'm gonna quietly assist them to prevent them from falling and shit.
So you're gonna. You can. I'm just thinking you're gonna be trying to be quiet, right? So I'm gonna have to have everybody roll a stealth check.
I think they should all be stealthy as fuck right now.
Right.
Yeah,
so
it's noise.
Let me
though,
know.
Right?
Let me know when an hour's passed. Right, that pass with the trace is good for an hour.
Yeah. Yeah. So everybody just roll me a stealth check that wants to go down here. I mean, obviously it's going to be hard for everybody to fit down here. Everybody's good so far. Yep. Everybody's good.
yeah, so I can see where from here.
And it's just kind of going. You do know when it gets kind of close to you there, Perrin, the ground in like a 10-foot radius around this thing is very doughy.
Oh.
So it looks a little bit difficult to get right up next to it, actually. And just kind of just going in circles, right?
All right. Well, I'm gonna. On
I
three,
mean, I
dude.
guess at this point it will see at least Lear, right? I mean, I know you guys are, but it's got a direct line of sight. It's got 85 eyes. So, yeah. Why don't we just roll for initiative? I don't know if I got music for this.
Yeah, bless on initiative too. That's so awesome.
How long does Bless last?
Minutes. Remember.
It's a minute.
A minute.
10 minutes? Okay.
One. Just
Oh,
one.
1
one?
minute. Oh, why did I think 10?
Okay, yeah, so you guys wouldn't have Bless then at this point.
Removing.
But
Yep.
Spirit Guardians that last 10 minutes, right? I knew there's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's alright. So everybody that you can either re-roll initiative or just subtract what the Bless would have been. Or wait.
I don't think we
You
got.
guys.
I don't think we got Bless.
Oh,
Did
yeah, it looks like it's already off, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I took
but-
it off.
but I didn't
Okay,
get
yeah.
on my initiative. Didn't roll. I have my normal
Yeah.
initiative.
No, you're
Oh,
good.
yeah, I guess so. Never
Yeah,
mind.
everything's good.
And,
Why did I think it was Bless? My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
or we can just re-roll. I mean,
Give the
No.
funny stuff.
No, you're good.
I'm good.
You're good. Lear, you're really good.
Yeah. So was I hidden till he saw me? That type of thing. From my stealth.
Yeah, he just saw you, so he's
Okay.
like, let's fucking go.
Okay.
Eat,
Well, the reason.
I want to eat you.
All right. So I would psychic blade attack him.
Yeah. That's a lot of damage.
And then I am going to go 10 feet. Actually, that's 15 to there. Sorry.
No, it's not. Perrin's small.
Parent small. So 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't see the 30. Bonus action. I'm going to go ahead and use the bonus action and attack.
Why are you rolling with advantage?
My hide. I mean, isn't it for all the attacks for
No, it's just the first attack.
Okay, I'll re-roll then.
Yeah.
That's probably a miss.
That's a hit.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And that'll end my turn there.
Facing some really tough things right now. Perrin.
This guy a toughie? Like with the. Is he like a easy one or is he a tough fight?
I have no
Guy-
idea. I don't know what this thing is.
So, I mean, I just hit him with what, 17, 20, 17 points, almost 20 points, and he's still not halfway. So, if that.
So, real quick, sorry. How many spaces did you go past him? Everything within 10 feet is difficult terrain around him.
Okay.
Sorry.
So.
So,
Someone would count.
Lear,
Counts 2, 3, 4,
What?
5. I'm okay because I have 45 feet of movement my first turn.
Right. That's why I said 15 to start with, and you said no 10.
Yep,
So-
sorry. Yeah, you'd get right there with 30 feet of movement. Because it's 5 to get to Perrin, and then 15, 25, 30. Get you right there.
Then I would have
So-
gone south like this.
Okay. Okay.
I would have gone away. You know what I mean?
Yep. All right,
So-
so that's 5, 15, 25. Yeah, you can only get... Yeah, right there. Right there is good.
Yep. That's fine.
Yep. Thanks.
Is that
Sorry.
good? I had 40 feet.
Yeah, you little halfling, sure.
He's zippy.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good.
That's 35.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my favorite foe again.
Okay.
Unless he
Just-
cannot see me, right?
He can't. He can't see you unless you got a light on.
Crit him. Anything cool with the crit, or do I roll damage?
Yeah. Well, you can roll damage, but he can only speak the truth for 24 hours.
Oh.
So.
Can he speak at all?
Yeah, he's just going gippy 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 gippy
Brutal attack.
gippy gippy gippy.
Damage.
What?
I did my secondary dread ambush.
Yeah, that hits. You're hit. I thought you did
Almost.
favorite foe too. Did you do favorite foe?
I should
no?
have.
Didn't add it.
Oh. Damn it! I didn't stay on. Oh well, I'll just hit him again.
Okay. No favorite
Yeah,
foe
they-
then. Make sure you.
Well, no, it is favorite foe sticks, right? If I said I was going to use it, then it should have stuck. I don't know why it didn't stick. Effect back on. And one last time for fun.
Hang on. So it's stuck on that one. All right, roll another d6 real quick, and I'll add the damage for it because you didn't get it with the 3. Okay, and then do the last one.
This time. Oh man!
Killed it.
Nice.
You killed it.
I need favorite foe.
It dies.
Hey guys, come on in.
You don't even
Please.
let anybody have fun.
Wiggly is down.
Nice job.
What the
You
fuck
don't
was
let
that thing?
any... Yeah, so you just see it. It's got like a month of mouths, teeth, and stuff. It was just going gippy, 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 gippy.
That thing from Sesame Street. The yip.
Yeah, these things are awesome.
Ba-ba-da.
There you go.
All right, we're
That's
gonna
experience.
invest. Oh, I thought it was. I thought it was just like a badass thing. Oh,
Yeah,
I
that
shouldn't
looks
have used
scary.
it.
I guess not.
If it kills you, it is. It's gotta kill you.
That's fair. It's like the brain puppies.
Yeah.
Is it?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. So there's some mine cars that are overturned. You see these 2 long hallways to the south and to the east. And you see this looks to be some sort of altar.
Oh, I'll go and have a look at it.
Okay.
Don't touch it.
I'm stuck in a wall.
Oh, you are?
I'm playing Duke Nukem.
Hang on. There you go.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. So you're looking at this altar. All right. Well, you roll perception.
Do you want something else? Sorry.
You don't see anything around it. It looks to be. It's 3 foot tall, roughly 500 pounds of tapered block of dark red stone, engraved with dwarvish symbols. Which I don't know. Does anybody speak dwarvish?
Maybe.
Think
Where that
so?
be? Abilities?
No.
Yes. Lear does.
Lear does. So you know that these are prayers. That the dwarvish symbols are prayers to the keeper of secrets under the mountain. Anybody who wants to roll me a religion check can do so to figure out what is the keeper of the secrets. No. No. Owen, Perrin, Lear. You all know that the keeper of the secrets is the dwarven god Dumathoin. You also see, as I described earlier, there looks to be a bunch of greasy handprints that are covering the altar. I won't even have you roll a check. You've been around these things enough. They look to be goblin handprints.
Be hands on everything.
You do find under one of the carts there are 4 chunks of mithril ore.
Ooh.
They're each worth 25 gold pieces and weigh 10 pounds.
Wow, that's a lot of weight.
So,
We're taking though, right?
Oh yeah,
If we can.
all right.
I don't
So,
have 10 pounds to
based on
spare.
weight.
Let's talk about that, because in the party inventory you still have the glass wand that nobody's got, the leather armor, or it's just leather, ring of tinkering light, and the skull in the glass case, which I just put in there last week, or this week. I'm sorry. So here's this for the mithril oil. You guys, ore. Somebody needs to grab this stuff.
I mean, I'm just gonna toss like 8 of my rations on the ground.
Okay.
That should clear up tons of weight.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, am I carrying that? That's a good point. What do I have for
And
rations?
I mean, I can pick up 2 of these
Oh,
mithril
jeez.
things.
Yeah, I've got 21
ring of-
rations. I don't need that much.
But 15 rations only weighs 2 pounds.
No, it's 2 pounds per.
Each
2
ration
pounds
weighs 2
Oh,
pounds.
per ration.
Yeah, so 15
okay.
is 30 pounds.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it's a lot of weight.
Yeah, it is. Alright, so I can take 1. I'll drop 2 rations.
I mean, I'm still like almost 30 pounds under my max, and I'm carrying 30 pounds worth of rations, so I can carry quite a bit too.
I'm gonna drop 3. I'm gonna take that skull in the glass case, and I'm gonna identify that next time we get a little rest in.
Okay.
I got all the dead shit, so.
I can take a chunk of mithril ore too. I got some room.
Yeah,
Okay.
where is that?
There's the ring of tinker light. That doesn't weigh anything.
No, it's I threw it in there because I gave it to what's his name?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Okay. What is the leather? What's the leather?
It's armor I checked.
Yeah, it's like 10 pounds for 10 gold. I don't really know.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Didn't we take it off of somebody?
You must have.
Yeah.
Do
We
you
found
want it?
I think.
If you want it, somebody's got to grab it.
I'll take that.
That's
back.
a sure.
Well, what do I have here?
The glass swan is only a pound, so somebody can grab that.
50.
Got that. It's late. Someone else forgot. Never mind.
It's just a pound, so I just threw it in my.
Oh yeah, all good.
Okay. And then, yeah, leather armor. Anybody? Anybody?
Worth anything?
10 gold pieces. 10 pounds. Okay.
I have the space. I can take it.
I had the space too, so I grabbed it.
Okay.
I would say RPG wise, I never don't ever take anything worth the same amount that it's weighed. That's terrible.
That hand crossbow is worth
Just dump
quite
it
a
later.
bit.
The house though, isn't it?
Yeah, that stuff's at the house.
Yeah, all that
Oh,
stuff's
oh,
at the
oh,
house.
okay,
Yeah,
good,
that's
good,
all
good.
house stuff. Yep.
My backup.
Perrin, you didn't find anything else. You searched over pretty well. You just have this altar here. There's nothing. There's no secret compartments or anything in it.
Okay. All right. Well, should we continue down, down, up?
Yeah. Let's do.
Yep.
Did we?
I'm just gonna share my Eyes of Night with everybody.
Okay.
Whoever gets it gets 300 feet of dark vision.
Oh, nice.
Okay. And that lasts for an hour?
Yep.
Okay. Hang on. Before you put it on, let me just advance the time. probably been about a half hour since everything.
Oh, there goes Pathway Trace.
So, how long does that last?
Hour.
Oh, it should stay on. Reapply it with to everybody. You have it for another half hour at least. Okay, go ahead, Kayzen.
Like,
Okay. So you can see down at the end of this long ass hallway with your 350,000 feet of
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
dark vision is
Those skulls.
bisecting this hallway
Does look like it.
is an 8-foot high. You don't know how thick it is from this vantage, but it's 8-foot high wall of hobgoblin skeletons in rusty armor with a 2-foot gap between the top of the wall and the ceiling. All the way at the end.
Interesting.
At the
Right.
other end of the hall, you see it goes into like a tunnel, if you will. It collapsed and somebody had carved into a tunnel.
Anyone have a particular direction they want to go?
No. I mean, we already see south. We want to just go.
That's
Yeah,
that's a good point.
I'd rather transverse, south in the tunnel.
Let's do that.
Checking for shit as we go.
Yep, roll me perception with disadvantage.
Oh, I'll turn light on. Too bad. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I always forget.
All right. Yeah, you don't really see anything.
This is the friggin' lights. Lights. How's that?
That-
That work?
No traps. You look to be pretty good. Okay, as you get down here, you see that this wall is about 2 feet thick. It's strung up here. It's a 2-foot gap at the top. This is only a 10-foot high tunnel, if you will, hallway. Doesn't look like any of you can try to climb over these things. You would have to bust through them. And this is all rusty armor, unless you have a different way of getting through.
You gonna investigate?
Sure.
Look around, perceive, I guess.
Yeah, Perrin. So you know that just looking at all this armor that these hobgoblins are wearing, it's going to make a lot of noise if this thing comes down.
Right.
There's no secret here, secret there. Like
Nope.
looking for. Nope.
Nope. You don't see any secret ways around this thing.
Is it 2-foot gap?
At the top.
Pretty small.
That's small enough.
Can we throw him?
But if I stand on someone's shoulders, I could just kind of get up and have a peek over, though, right?
You could. Yeah, it's 8 feet tall. Get on
we
somebody's
need boost?
shoulders and look over.
Get boost and I'll just have a look over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I'm 6 feet. You can get a good look.
Alright. Looks to be a hallway.
Stealthily look.
Yeah, sure. You're looking over it. You see that there's a hallway going further to the west, and there's a hallway going to the east. It's really all you can kind of see from there.
I have to guess they're probably limiting their approach to something. I mean, so they're forcing somebody to go through here.
Right.
How sturdily made is this wall? Like, is it something that if we had like a barbarian or something like a golem or whatever like could ram through this, or is this like?
It looks like you could probably run through this pretty easily. It's kind of loosely held together. So it's made to, if you try to like remove a skeleton, all of it's going to come
I
down.
see. So it's like a
Okay, so it's
warning. It's like a warning.
More the noise. It's more the noise, right?
Yeah.
The Indian rope trick.
Maybe I mean this is Hallister's dungeon. Maybe they even animate.
Well, I mean, I was thinking we go back and get a minecart and use it as a ramming thing, right? Those overturned minecarts and just kind of push it through and ram it through.
I thought you were going to say the dog should run through it.
Hey, he can do that too if he wants.
Might be fun.
Either sounds fun. We can put the dog in the cart and push him.
Ooh.
That way he gets a leaping attack on anything on the other side.
Oh man, I imagine them carts are probably pretty old and rusty.
Right, yeah.
Probably hear it squealing all the way down that hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could, I mean, the wheels are, I mean, those things are kind of battered and stuff.
Yeah, assuming it rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounded fun while we said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need like the Kool-Aid man, right?
Yeah.
Bust through.
Oh yeah.
I'd put money on they want this to be the entrance, like the tunnel going east.
Right.
Yeah. Do we want to oblige or break the wall down?
Tear down that wall.
Right? I mean, our alternative is to go back up and go around like they want us to.
I don't suppose anybody has silence.
Oh,
Nope.
that would work.
That would be pretty nice.
Oh yeah, I do.
Last time we tried using silence, that didn't work too well, right?
Yeah. Well, we could have done that smarter.
Fuck, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, that was it was
Storm King Thunder. Yeah.
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 I remember a one was rolled.
Oh, one was rolled.
On the Yak Village.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Alerted the entire village.
was a one.
The one.
Somewhere Varnock is still paying off that debt.
Yeah. 10 years. Kayzen, you do have silence, right?
Yeah.
It's a 20-foot radius? Is
Yeah.
it?
Is that big enough?
That is big enough.
Radius, yeah. You can cover
Right.
the wall and kick it down and go on.
Who's gonna
over
do
there.
it?
Yeah, but isn't that a higher level spell for you?
Level 2 should be fine.
Okay.
With that. Anybody want to do the honors?
Now we don't have to knock the whole thing down. We can just knock this little edge down.
Yeah.
It'll all come down.
Yeah, I get
Oh,
the
okay.
idea. It's all
Okay.
all or nothing.
Intertwined. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Mark out the spell slot if that's what you guys are going to do.
Done.
Okay. Who's going to knock it down?
Kayzen gets the honors. He's the one that cast the spell and used the resource.
That's right. Oh yeah.
And we'll back him up. I mean, but
All right. Yeah, so Kaysen, and I hate you guys because I had like this sound.
Oh.
I don't know if you're just going to play. It might not even play. Hang on. Because I got the mood going.
well, you can still play it. I mean, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
You see, you cast silence, which means most of us aren't listening to the sound anyway. So it's legit.
I just had this like loud, it's a large metal structure just falling over. Okay.
I heard
Anyway.
that. That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, so it falls over very silently. And you guys can pass right through it. So,
Done.
let's see.
It goes a long way.
Ooh, we can see far down there.
Yeah.
Yep, so you see there's a big hallway that's going continue east, a little hallway going north. And then when you look to the west, all of a sudden you see this,
Oh shit.
and
Like,
I
I
remember
don't know
that.
if it sees you though. Hang
Speaking
on.
of lost mines.
It does.
Oh, a Nothic. Yeah.
Yep, it does see you.
those
And
buggers?
it kind of screams out and roll for initiative because it has a vigorous scream.
Vigorous. Ooh,
You can see us too?
look at that.
Yeah, you're standing out in the fucking open.
Yeah, and you have your light on.
Oh,
Get
yeah,
your
right.
light on.
Gotta turn that light off. Jeez.
I imagine they didn't hear the skeleton wall fall, but that's a lot of movement for the eye to catch.
Just sees this light. Huh? It's got a big ass eye. Okay.
We just didn't know how far away we are.
Alright, hang on. Alright, so Lear, you're up.
All right. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action. Dash 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 30. I think I gotta get within. I always forget what my distance is.
Would you go so far? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I'm trying to open up my psychic blade so I know how far they can go. Here we go. 60 feet, so I'm good. Okay.
Okay.
I just wanted to move close enough that way without I was within 60 feet. I'm at 45, so I'm good.
Okay.
Sorry about that. And then attack. Naturally missing.
Nothing happens.
I actually heard that.
And that's it. That's all I get. Bonus action was dash, so
Okay, you got 15 feet of movement.
5, 10.
Okay, when you go there, you
Yep.
see. Boop. Another Nothic.
Oh, yeah, there's one. So I would cyclically say there's another one up there. And then that'll end my turn.
Okay. Boop. And gonna take a look at you, Lear. As this one comes out of nowhere. Let's see here. And okay. Yep. So it's gonna look at you, Lear, and it's gonna force you to do a Constitution saving throw. Which
Oh,
you
failed that?
fail. You take 15 points of necrotic damage,
Okay.
reduced down to 4.
Yeah, that's my 10 hit points.
Jalen.
Alright, let's kill these things. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, I see him now. Alright, I am going to... We're still within an hour of our last fight, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to transfer my hex to this guy. And I'm going to... Yeah, why not? Hex is strength. And then I'm going to blast him.
Okay. Yep. That's a hit.
Alright, do some damage. And I will
Yep.
push him 10 feet.
Okay. Okay.
Blast him. Oh, yeah.
Oh. There you go.
Anything special?
Your entire party recovers all spent ammo for this entire encounter when it ends.
Woohoo!
Nice, sweet. Shoot
you
him
go.
if you got him, boys.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that kills him. I mean, how does that kill him?
All right. The second one, I just blast a hole right through him, right through his throat.
All right.
And that's movement, action, and bonus action. I'm done.
Okay. Perrin.
All right. Dismissing the light is a bonus action. What is the dismissing the light?
That's just a word. It's because it's the drift clove. You could just. I'm not gonna get into all that. It's supposed to be actually an action, but saying
Turn
a
it off?
fucking word. Yeah, saying a word is just normal. I'm not gonna get all involved with all that.
I only have 40 feet of movement, so so if you can't see me at 40 feet, I'm assuming it's a straight shot, right?
Oh, he can see you.
We can see me without the light on. Okay, then it's a disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh, 2-1 at dis.
That's a miss. Uh-huh. You finally missed, you little fucker.
Number 2.
That one's a hit. That's a hit.
And the next will be Umbral. Next hit will be
Okay.
Umbral.
That's a hit. That's some good damage.
And a bonus action at disadvantage again. Miss.
That
eh?
is a miss.
Done.
Kayzen. Kayzen? You there, Alan? Alan? Alan?
Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear me now? Damn.
Hi. You're up.
Okay, I'm having trouble with that mic. Not with mic, but with that mic.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mike missed.
not my fault.
Twice. Yeah, he missed twice. I mean, that's why we have trouble with him, right?
That should put him in range. Barely.
Oh, look at that.
That one.
That's a failure.
Wait.
Sacred Flame. That gets him pretty good.
We go.
Okay. So this Nothic, he goes. Oh, hang on. Maybe. Let's see what he can do. He starts talking to you. Does anybody understand Undercommon?
No.
What's got Undercommon?
Nope,
Okay.
my previous character had it.
Cole, where you at, buddy?
Yeah.
He's on
We
the
don't
other side of that door.
You don't want to see Cole right now.
Why not? You're saying. He might help you out. So Undercommon is you get bits of it, right? It's not completely foreign to you. And basically what this Nothic is saying is surrender all-powerful magic users. And he's holding his hands up. And you see the Nothic to the north hold its hands up.
He's telling us to surrender, or he's surrendering?
And then another Nothic kind of comes up, and they're all holding their hands up, and saying, "Surrender, surrender, we surrender."
They're casting a spell on us. Kill them.
And
They're
and
coming
and
right at us.
and
He's
the
got a
last word
gun.
you understand is data.
They got a robot too.
Data. Maybe they'll give us information.
I mean, that's kind of the word you're understanding here is data, and that's his turn. Owen, they're all just standing there, hands up, and they don't look threatening anymore.
Fuckers.
Okay. You didn't. I didn't hear you, Red. I don't know if you said anything.
Wow, I didn't unmute myself. I totally did. Well, what I said was, I'm gonna watch the rear, like watch the
Yep.
six, to make sure this isn't some sort of ruse,
Okay.
you know,
Yep.
and just let the guys up front handle it, since it seems like they're not attacking.
Okay. So this Nothic to the north, he comes down, and he's got his hands up, and he's like, data. I mean, that's what you're understanding it to be. And he does not attack. This one has a very aggressive lisp to his, to his kind of his talk, but he goes, all powerful magic. We give.
Okay, I'll
And
take some powerful magic.
back to Elearr.
All right. $25. I get to there. Does he do anything?
Nope. He's got his hands up. He's looking at you, but it's not like that same gaze that you got hit by the guy that's dead now.
Uh huh.
It's just looking at you like. It's not like soft because I mean they're
No,
fucking
of course.
monsters, right?
Right.
But it's not threatening. It's
Right. That's what I was going on. I was
Yep.
wanting to see whether or not my action was going to be used as an attack on the one I was in melee with, or whether or not it, because I could always disengage and come back.
Right.
All right. So I am going to say, in common, I don't even know if they understand it. What information? And that'll end my turn.
Okay. This Jalen. We'll go through everybody here.
Right.
And
That's
then
what I
get back
figured.
to the Nothic. Yep. So Jalen, what are you going to do here? You're muted too, if you're talking.
Yeah. I just want to get a good look in those two rooms there. I'm gonna come in here and I'm going to.
They look like bathrooms.
Oh, nasty. Okay. Yeah, I just want to get in here close enough to keep an eye on them, and
Okay.
I'll just hold an Eldritch Blast on this guy if anyone attacks.
Okay. Any of your teammates or them attack?
Yeah, them.
Okay.
Well, yeah, no, if they attack, just
Okay.
them, just the Nothics.
Okay. Perrin.
I think what he would do.
Come on, you
An
little
evil little
half-
fucker, but I don't think he's gonna like shooting through his buddies. But even though he's not gonna hit them, I'm just gonna have a ready action and let others talk. And if anything moves suspiciously, I'm gonna light it up.
Okay. Kayzen.
Am I too far to hear what they're saying?
No. You can hear. They're kind of shouting. I mean, they're not.
Right. Then I'll do the same. I'll pull up closer and hold Toll the Dead in case they attack or we attack.
Okay. So we went through everybody. We're now back to the Nothic. He says data. And he kind of just says, he points to the door behind you, and he goes, data, door, lock. And it kind of looks at you a little bit in frustration. I don't think they have telekinesis. They've got some weird stuff though. Yeah. It doesn't have telekinetic or telekinesis.
Telepathy or whatever.
Yeah, none of that. Whatever that is. Like more weird stuff about you from the Lost Mines. Okay. So it says, and they're all kind of trying to like give you information, and basically what you get from it, after a minute, as they're kind of rambling on, they're pointing to the door, and that there's.
Oh, so I could tell the party, if I break my link with you all, I can make a link with them with my Psychic Whispers. Psychic Whispers doesn't say I have to use a language. It just says I can speak with them telepathically.
And they can speak with you?
But it says for a number of hours,
Okay.
it says up to a number of creatures equal to your proficiency bonus. And for the number of hours equal to the number rolled, the chosen creatures can speak telepathically with you, and you can speak telepathically with them.
Okay. I mean, if you want to do that.
I'd have to use a sonic die, but yeah, I mean, I can do that. Are you guys willing?
Yeah, I mean, if you are.
Yeah, okay.
That sounds good. They seem like they want to help.
Okay, I'll drop it, and then I will pick up all three of them.
Okay.
And myself. And then it'll last for 2 hours.
Okay. So that helps.
And then I would introduce myself and say, what information do you have to share?
Yes. So, they say that they were once Hellister's apprentices. And you're kind of getting jumbling thoughts, right?
Right.
These things are crazy. They're mad.
Okay. And I'll relay everything I'm getting back to the party.
Yeah, obviously. So they'll say, and it's kind of jumbled thoughts. I mean, it's really, you're really picking through it here, and it takes you a little while. But basically what they're saying is, this door here is locked.
Okay.
They don't know where the key is. If there is one, they don't know if there is one. And that on the other side is like walking rat creatures. And they have a master. The master is a purple-skinned elf wizard with red eyes and white hair.
Lear would know that's a drow, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Would think so.
I mean, high elf.
Yeah, you've seen a drow, right? I mean,
right.
You fought one.
Yeah.
And that's what they're saying is on the other side of that door. Other than that, you're really not getting anything else. You do see here these shelves to the north and to the south. Their low-lying stone shelves along the walls are stuffed with crumbling pairs of dwarven boots, rusty dwarven helmets, and dusty goggles with tethered leather straps hang on pegs above them. It's nothing. Doesn't look to be worth anything there. And then, like I said, these are bathrooms. These are actually like restrooms.
So this is the mine, the copper mine, basically, that the other mage was using, most likely. And this is where the dwarves lived. Because didn't we just came from the dwarven throne altar? Copper mines were around the corner.
Yeah.
All right, so I would relay all that to the party. And so I want to ask the Nothics, what are your intentions?
If they say this is where we live, we bow to those with magical abilities, and everything changed when Jalen shot the Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And then Kayzen followed it up with the Sacred Flame. So they said, we live here. We're not going to attack you. And they're almost they're not quite in awe of you, but they're close to that.
Okay.
But I mean, their thoughts are all over the place. I mean, who's to say that? And you catch this from their thought. If another wizard came by and did the same thing to them, they might attack you then. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, they're susceptible
they're
to whatever
crazy.
they feel.
I mean, they're mad. But right now they're pretty cool.
I don't have a question in my mind that we could beat them, but not standing right next to them. But okay, so I would relay that all to the party, and I then asked, do we want to try to take out the drow? And it sounds like there's rats on the other side. He said rat people, so maybe were rats. I don't know. There was were rats on the first floor, right?
Well, you killed one.
That's what I mean. It was first floor. That's what I'm trying to remember.
Yep, it was the first floor.
We can't kill the drow.
We cannot, or we want to.
No, we can't. I need to interrogate them.
Ah, okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh no, that's cool. Okay.
We can do non-lethal.
Yep. All right. So I'll not dismiss them, but let them know thank you
Yeah.
and go around them.
Yeah. We might be picking a fight here, so you might want to make yourselves scarce.
Yeah.
Unless you want to help us.
I would let them know that we're going to go in there and maybe clear out those rooms so they can live there.
You actually, when you say that, they all start kind of laughing at you. When you say you're going to go through the door.
Oh.
But they all kind of run down here.
Uh-oh.
Not in like.
Careful with that.
They're just kind of cowering, like.
Right.
Yeah, they're expecting something bad to happen when you try to go through the door.
It's more like you're not getting through the door.
Oh, I see. Okay. Alright. They believe we're not getting through the door.
All right. So I'll check the door.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna recast Psychic Whispers before I do because I want us talking amongst each other.
Okay.
It's gonna be. Oh, I rolled it, but it didn't. 1 hour, and I'll recast it again. So in an hour, I'll recast it again.
Okay.
All right. So we're now back to normal.
Yep. So all that, another half hour's gone by after the fight and all that stuff. So.
Okay. And then I'm going to. I don't know. What do you think? It's investigate the door, or what do you want me to do? Sleight of hand.
Roll me perception.
All right, that'll work too.
Yeah, so you're looking over the door. Looks like a normal door. It's got like a keyhole for a lock. It's no different than any of the other doors you've seen. You don't see any traps or anything like that.
Okay.
So, if you want to try to pick the lock, you can.
I will. So, we'll check for. I said I didn't see traps, but.
Yep, you didn't see any traps or anything. All right. So you use your thieves' tools, and you're like, "Oh, just normal lock." And you go to, do the tumblers, and you snap your thieves' tools. It does not move.
Does he know that was because he made an oopsie, or does he know, or is it because it's something special?
He had it dead on. He had it dead on, and something happened, and it snapped his thieves' tools.
That's got to be the door.
Magical shit going on?
Yeah, so anybody can. Oh, it's not detect magic. Well,
Oh?
it probably got some type of
Yeah, enchantment or something to break.
Yeah, right.
It would be
Dispel magic or a knock spell, then maybe, eh?
Right. But so the reason why I say that is I've got bolstered knack. So if I failed, I could have rolled one of my sonic dice to do better.
Wouldn't have mattered.
Exactly. So the only reason why that would happen is something magical.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
So I've got a plus 10. So we're talking about a plus 18 to what my roll is. So even a 1 would be a 19. You know what I mean? Anyway, so
Yeah. Do we want to try dispel magic? No, that's a high level spell.
I don't know. Doesn't it have to be higher than the level cast?
Or you roll.
What is that? Not glyph of warning. What's the other one that like magic mouth or whatever that locks the doors?
There's an arcane lock. Well,
That, yeah.
What level's that?
I think 2. Yeah.
Yep.
It's on my
okay.
list.
So, yeah. What do you want to do here?
Well, we could try to dispel it. We could try a crowbar, but I don't think that's gonna work. Or we could just try knocking.
Yeah.
Just knock. Hello, housekeeping.
Want me to fill up your bill?
Land shark.
Alistair sent us.
Yeah.
Hallister room service.
All right, so you're knocking on it?
No.
Oh,
That's.
come on.
We don't have any other way to get in here other than dispel magic, then, right?
Yeah, I don't have knocked. It's not a bad idea, man.
I don't know if Kayzen's got any spell slots left. I don't.
Or dispel, yeah. I do.
You want to try?
And Wand of Secrets won't do it, right? It doesn't unlock anything. It just tells me it's there if it's a secret door. So
Correct. It's up to Kayzen if he wants to use the spell magic.
Sure.
See if that works.
you'd have to cast it at least second level because it's a second level slot. So
It's a third level spell.
oh, okay, I didn't know that. Okay,
So, yeah. So, arcane lock. That's correct. It's got an arcane lock on it. I would assume it can be dispelled. It does not say. It says you can do knock on it. Or the spell is dispelled. Or
Yeah,
suppressed.
it's just the spells.
Yes. Yep. Okay.
yeah. So the only way it wouldn't be is if the caster casted arcane lock at like 6th level or something like that.
Yep. That is correct. So Mark off the spell slot, and the when you do that, the door opens.
Ooh.
And get your ass in there.
Got the light
Yeah,
off.
Gonna glance back at the Nothics and just stick out my tongue.
And they're like, oh, they're like in awe of Kayzen.
Sneaking in.
Yep.
It's out. No lights, right?
Yep. So you see a door on the other side, and a hallway going north and south.
The north looks like it's like blocked off. That's got like other paths to the side.
Right.
South looks like there's stairs, maybe. Ask the dudes which way the guy is, or did he know which way the guy
there's
is?
definitely stairs. Looks like going down. Is that right? Is it down or up?
They are going. Let me see. I think they're going down, but let me make sure. Also,
the picture makes them look like they're going down. That's why I said it. But
hang on.
not that it matters, I guess. Right now.
Hang on, real quick.
So we go check out this other door. Is that what we're going to do, guys? Or we want
Doesn't say, but I'm going to say they're probably going down. Also, as you see this door, there's stuff on it, so I apologize.
Oh.
It has a mural painted on the outside depicting a dark mantle. I don't even know if you know what that is at this point. Descending on an unsuspecting dwarf who's admiring a gleaming gemstone.
This is on the door that we just opened, or this is on the other door?
No, this is on this door, sorry. Roll me a survival check.
to know what it is.
No, I want you to roll something else.
Proficiency in it.
So, both Elearr and Perrin, you're noticing that there's like hair, kind of clumps of hair going from all over, mostly going this way, but also coming from the door and then heading south. You don't see a lot of clumps of hair going north. And based on your rolls, this is kind of like rat hair.
The rat hair is behind the door and to the south, so we think. Dudes.
It looks to be that there's a good path going into this door.
Okay. So most likely what we're looking for is on the other side of this door. So I'm going to listen.
Well,
yeah.
I'll check this door here.
Yeah, Perrin. You can hear some movement going on behind that door.
The door locked?
How do you try it? Do you?
Yes. Stealthily check the door to see if it's locked.
So you're gonna try the handle?
Yeah, stealthily.
You're gonna stealthily try the handle.
Yeah.
Okay. The handle goes down. The door does not budge.
Looks like it's open. Arrow goes down as in it's open, but I'm not pushing the door, right?
Nope, it does not budge. It seems like it might be open, but it's very similar to the door you just came through.
Like, parent, pull, don't push.
I wasn't trying to open or push it, but I'll just go for it. Can I open it or push it?
No.
Okay, so there's something preventing the door from
Sorry.
reopening.
Yeah, I was making a joke. Sorry.
Oh no, I get it. I'm just tired. Sorry.
You hear from the other side when you do that. Go away! And it's an Elvish.
I speak Elvish.
Yep. We're assuming there's another arcane lock on this one. Is that what it is?
You can assume. You want to break another set of thieves' tools and see?
No, thanks. I only have one set, so there you go.
Okay.
Just go south.
Or at least I think I only have one set. I'll look. Yeah, I only have one set.
I think Perrin's got a set.
I have a set. You're welcome to it.
I've got a set as well.
Either way, first chance I'm replacing mine. So
The goblins will probably have something like that, eh?
yeah. So do we want to talk to this guy psychically? I say to the group.
For it.
Or gal. We don't even know what he said. He said the elf spoke to us. So
Yeah, he said go away. Do you have to see them to put the?
no. So I was asking the party psychically.
Oh, okay. Yep,
Yeah.
I
Do
gotcha.
we want to talk to this guy? And I said I'm not even sure it's a guy. So do we want to talk to him?
I don't know. I mean, if it's a wizard and it comes to a fight, don't you want to sneak up on him?
I would hope, but I mean, he already knows we're here, right?
Yeah, but it sounds like he might think that we're just rat folk. If he's just telling us to go away.
I didn't think that. Gotcha.
So maybe we should just go away for right now, or go gangbusters and catch him by surprise, maybe.
Alan, if you're speaking, we're not hearing you. I'm just letting you know. I don't know if we're still having mic problems.
Or we can just keep knocking on the door till he gets aggravated and opens it, and then we can jump him.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
I mean, what would a rat want to do to get a scratch at the door? Just scratch the door?
Scratch.
We can tell Ash at the door.
Just keep trying the handle.
You know, like the puppy dog at the edge of the door. Just continuous.
Right. Yep.
Check out the south.
Yeah.
We're on here.
Okay.
Is there a drow anywhere?
The voice that came from the door was Elven.
Yeah, we think he's on the other side of this door.
Have you knocked?
I'm checking for secret shit and stuff as I go down and have a peek around the corners.
Okay. So when you peek around the corner, Perrin, you see, and I'll let me do this.
His light is obviously off.
Yep. You see, in the middle are what looks to be two monsters. Are fighting over a rusted steel helmet in the middle of the room, casting about as if they knock each other around. So they're like fighting over this helmet, this old metal helmet. They're just kind of knocking it back and forth. It looks to be the hall that they're in. Looks to be an old festival hall. Has an arched ceiling 30 feet high. And has wall decor as far as the walls are decorated with bas-reliefs of dwarves singing and drinking. A dozen empty iron torch brackets are mounted to the north and south walls at 10-foot intervals.
Hey, sneak back up and
Okay.
share that with the party. Couple things. Over helmet down there.
Yeah, so I mean, do we want to talk to this guy? I mean, I'm assuming this is the person you wanted to talk to, Kayzen, but I'm not sure. I mean, he is talking Elvish, and they described what we would think is a drow. So
I need to talk to any drow. So if we find one, I want to talk to him.
Okay.
If we have suspicion that the guy on the other side of the door is Drow, I'm gonna knock on it.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
So you can
Okay.
just knock on the door?
Yep.
You hear, again, who are you? Actually, you didn't hear that again. It then says, who are you? What do you want? In Elvish. I don't know if you understand Elvish, Kayzen.
No, I don't.
I
No
would
clue.
relay. He asked
can
who you are.
translate.
Who are you, and what do you want? I just translate. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'll tell him Kayzen in common. I'm Kayzen, cleric of Elearr. I need to talk to you.
You hear back in common. Why?
Well, that's better discussed face to face, but if I believe you are who I think you are, then you'll be interested in what I have to say. If not, then we can just be on our way.
Are you one of the wow, what do you say that? What you say you follow who?
Elearr.
I'm not interested in whatever you have to say then.
It doesn't really matter who I follow. This is concerning the house.
What house?
House of Drow.
What drow house?
There's a bunch of them, so I just need to talk to you for a few minutes.
Sounds like a losing proposition. I don't think so.
What do you have to lose?
Sounds like there's more than one of you out there.
Yeah, we're a few.
Yeah.
We're just
Not
going
really
through
interested.
these things, but we just need to talk to you. There's not
Well, we're talking.
much loss in there, yeah, but I need to confirm who you are and which house
Confirm
you
what?
belong to. Confirm your name and which house you belong to, if you're
Why?
a Drow.
Why?
Because I have information about what's going on with the House of Drows in these levels or dungeon, whatever it is.
If you came from my house, you would know the house. Or if you have a message from the matron mother, you would know what house is delivering that message, would you not?
No, I don't come from a house. I'm not a Drow. I just have to talk to one of them that's supposed to be on this level.
And who do you serve? And I'm not talking about Elearr.
Who do I serve?
Yes. Who is your master?
I would probably say Zentharim. I'm a Zentharim agent.
We have nothing to discuss. Go away.
Just gonna try and find a way to get in there. If it's not
yes.
through this door, it's gonna be somewhere else.
Well, good luck. You come in here, you're going to get blasted. I have no business with the Xanthar.
That's fine. I don't mind getting blasted.
And you hear in Elvish, you hear, Lear, you're way back there. I don't know. You would hear something in Elvish, but you definitely hear what sounds to be like a bunch of people or something running into the room behind the door.
Behind the door. Okay, yeah.
Yep, behind the door, not behind you or anything like that.
Right.
Behind this door.
Probably most likely they're were rats.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what the Nothics described, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing too. Well, do we want to bust the door
I said
open?
we-
And...
I said we go through the door. Kayzen, do you have another slot, or, I mean...
Yeah, I have one left. If I use it, I'm not gonna be able to do tiny hut tonight, though. I'm gonna knock again. Say, open the door.
Tiny hut ritual though?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still need a spell slot cast,
No.
don't you?
No, you do not.
No,
It's not as a ritual.
Oh, okay.
No, not that I.
You have to have it prepared, but it doesn't
Yeah.
cost a slot.
But it doesn't cost a slot or anything like that.
Right.
You can still ritual cast it.
Okay.
Right.
So,
I
yeah,
still
I mean-
knock on the door and tell him to open it.
he says if as soon as that door opens, you're gonna get fucking blasted. So,
See if
and it ain't gonna be pretty.
There is more than one house in this level. Both houses are enemies of each other. I'm stuck in the middle. So I need to confirm who you are so I can take it back to whoever sent me.
And I'm telling you, I don't care what you need. What I need is some peace and quiet, and not to be disturbed by the damn Xanathar Guild.
Aren't you here to take over Skullport?
My business is my own. My house business is their own.
I have
My-
information how to take over Skullport.
My organization is my own. And let's just say my organization doesn't give a rat's ass about the Xanathar clan.
Well, the rats are over there, so I'll cast Dispel Magic and open the door.
Okay.
Said Jalen and Leary might want to get out of the way.
Well, too late now. So, couple things happen. You're gonna see. Well, you may or may not see these guys. But we're gonna roll for initiative because there is no surprises here, right? Because
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
we're all ready. So everybody roll for initiative.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, I deserve that after getting 2 20s in a row.
Okay.
Oh man.
All right. So, this is good stuff. Let's see here. Let's put on a little bit of battle music. Let's do this one. Maybe if it ever comes up. There we go. Okay. So guess who's first? It's always fucking Perrin.
I was gonna say it's usually Kayzen. He's got the advantage.
Yeah, but it's usually Perrin.
No pluses.
It rolled really good.
If you see the elf, target him first.
I don't see him.
Right.
Oh shit.
It's 10 feet. Let's see what's going on here. Here, that's 20 feet. And I don't see any wizard. So,
Invisible, probably.
I'm gonna pew 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 where we're at on the bottom. You see me? Is there any lights?
There is no lights.
Rolling with advantage then?
You will have advantage there.
Ooh! Holy shit! Where did the damage come from?
Oh, he targeting
No.
too? Oh, you're
Oh, I'm
still
sorry.
targeting the Nothic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Targets and just target the one. I mean, do you want me to reroll or?
No, you don't have to reroll. I mean, both of those hit, right? So.
Okay, so. Ooh. And Umbral attack. one. You. And
Yeah.
another one. Ooh, 220s. Check that out.
Oh wow.
Like double the fun.
You have the evasion effect until the end of the encounter.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh, that means it's wow. Can I give it to a friend?
No, you cannot.
Oh, hopefully this finishes him. There's one's dead.
Yes, you killed him.
And then I'll this dude now the bonus attack. Oh, he's rolling in the background.
That's me.
Okay. Hit?
19 hits, of course.
Some damage from 2.
Good damage.
Alright. That is it. And I will use my remaining 20 feet back to where I started.
Okay. Alright, we got Rotten Legs up. 5, 10, 15. He comes out. And, okay. He's going to do a claw attack first on you, Jalen. Or... No, he's actually got a short sword. He's got a short sword. He rolls a 1. Okay, nothing happens there. And then he goes to try to bite you.
Oh, don't bite me. Don't bite me.
He rolls a fucking nat 20. Holy shit. You do 3 standard critical hits to the target. 3 times damage, including 3 times modifiers.
Ow.
That might be straight death. I don't know what its normal damage is, but
Short sword's
Not
what,
much.
1d6? So it'd be 2d6 times 3, so that's 6d6 plus modifiers.
Alright, so it's going to be 64 plus 6.
Oh, 4, okay.
So I'm just going to have to roll this.
That's fine. That won't kill me.
yeah, that
This
sounds bad.
nasty, slobbery
No.
bite might not be great.
Alright, so you get hit for 21 damage on that, Jalen.
That hit me? Yeah, you gotta apply it as, or do you want me
Yeah, I
to
just
do it?
gotta, yeah, so you're gonna get 10.
Okay.
So let me get rid of that. Alright, and then he's gonna do the con save. You're cursed.
Oh, fucked.
going coal.
You're going coal. Okay. That's his turn. Jalen.
Well, shit. That's not good. I still don't see the wizard. I assume Perrin didn't see the wizard when he did his thing. Right, then fuck it, I guess. I'm gonna go 5, 10. No wizard? Could we
You don't see a wizard.
could we tell by his voice that he was in this room, or would it sound muffled like he was in another room?
He sounded like he was in this room.
Where were you?
He's probably invisible.
That's what I'm thinking. Well, you fucker.
You're one of them now. Start attacking us.
The poison's going through your body right now.
The upside
Feeling
is
like you want cheese.
you can do 2 Eldritch Blasts and a bite now.
Right. You want cheese. For some reason, you got a strong thing for cheese right
I
now.
so want cheese.
Yeah.
Alright. I am going to...
You're going to shit. Okay.
Do exactly shit. No, okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, I'm gonna go right back where I was, and I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself.
Okay.
And you see 3 Jalens kind of break off me.
Okay.
And then from my bonus action, I'm just... Can I hex this fucker?
Okay.
That's what I do.
Okay.
Fuck that guy.
What's the hex?
Strength. I'm gonna give him the old evil eye. And
Okay.
Strength.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I already said it. I did. Okay. That's what I did.
Okay. Okay. All right. This guy. 5, 10, 15, 20. He is going to go after you, Kayzen, with a short sword. He's going to miss, and then he also is going to try to bite you. And he just can't get through your armor, Kayzen. This bite just can't do it. Perrin, behind you, something appears. It looks to be an old man wearing a cloak with many eyes.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Alistair Black. Wow.
He goes, "Wow! Looks like you guys got yourself in a little pickle." And he kind of walks up and he goes, "That's a nice dog." And he goes, and he looks right at you, Perrin. He goes, "You're the little shit that's fucking up my dungeon, aren't you?"
Oh, look how small I am. Can't do shit.
Right. Anyway, I'm not here for you. And he grabs you, Owen, and he puts a hand on Ash. And he goes, "Let's fucking go!" And all 3 of you disappear.
Oh, couldn't he have waited till after the combat?
It's not really a dog. See how smart this guy is.
And I get your little dog, too! And he disappears with you, Owen. Along with Ash.
He has a thing for, pretty elves.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's a good spot. I know we're here with this, but we have a friend that's leaving for better things. Let me shut off this music and stuff. And I definitely want to give a couple minutes. And you could shut off the recording, Nick.